Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. What is going on, guys? Good evening. Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, the SEC is in trouble. What? I came across that Forbes article. Someone sent that Forbes article to me and I didn't go through it. I didn't go over it because Forbes, and sometimes you just got some people contributing to some stuff, and yeah, it's not so much on the quality end, or it's misguided, or blah 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 blah. But when I saw that Stuart Alderati, and shout out to James Rule for bringing that to my attention, that Stuart Alderati actually commented, tweeted on that particular article on Forbes, and the dude said I must read. I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to actually read the article and find out what is going on there. Because Stuart Alderati is not going to mess around with the junk. He's not going to mess around with the crap, right? He's in the middle of a lawsuit. Yeah, when he chimed in, I'm like, yo, I need to check this out and see what is going on. What? Oh, what? Stuart Alderati on a Forbes article? It has to be. It has to have a measure of weight and or credibility to that. If Stuart Alderati is going to stick his name and reputation on the line, put his name and reputation on the line. It's so interesting stuff, Digital Torch. Good to see you. You were first to check in tonight, my friend. Appreciate you being here, bro. That is some interesting stuff. Look, I hate the retweet, guys, but I'm definitely going to have to go through the article with you guys. That was some crazy, crazy stuff. Guys, make sure you smash that like button on the way in. That would be really, really awesome. It helps to get the channel out to more people hanging out on YouTube, right? So do me a favor, smash that like button. Let's let them all know, hey, you can win here. There's a level playing field here. You can participate in this new asset class and create wealth and perhaps possibly generational wealth for you and yours. And the way we let them know that is by smashing the like button so we can get that channel out to more people for sure. What's going on, XRP Joe? Good to see you. Keela says, true that. Forbes is a little suspect sometimes. Indeed. Indeed. So to see Stuart Alderati say great read or a must read, yeah, that was enough for me to get into it and actually cover it tonight on the stream. For sure. What's going on, Dusty? Good to see you. What's the scoop, Chris Portillo? Well, what's going on with my friend? Yeah, I mean, that article from Forbes, that's an interesting title. First off, SEC stumbles in Ripple case, lost in a maze of its own making. Oh, what? Lost in a maze of its own making. And again, guys, I did see this thing earlier today. I don't know who sent it. It was Trevor sent it, or maybe Rasheen B. Wealthy might have sent it to me. And I'm like, I'm not going to go through this, because it could be a little on the misguided side, like I said. But Stuart Alderati is tweeting on it. There's a measure of weight again and credibility or credence to it. So I wanted to cover with you guys. What's going on, bro? XRP, good to see you, my friend. Libations for everyone. Indeed. Indeed, I got mine. For sure. Had a great time hanging out today at both 7 and 8. Doing some, letting people know, doing some presentations about what's going on and with our product lines, which has been kind of crazy great. And yeah, so that's why I'm getting on here late tonight to hang out with you guys. What's going on, Max? Max is here. What's up, Max? Where are you checking in from, Max? Lance Morgan, I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. I feel like I've seen you here before. It's been a while. John Doe is in the building. It's the Siege Meister, indeed. What's up, bro? Yeah, bro, XRP. The SEC is in a very public timeout. Look, man. Remember when the first guy, I think it was Mr. Grunfest. I think his name might have been Joseph Grunfest. Was like, SEC, you should not have done that. You should not have done that, especially in the 12th hour, right? You should not have done that. Direct interior hip says, yo, love the intro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Dane Brown, what's going on, my friend? Clicked on this video so fast. Well, I appreciate you being here, my friend. Birdtown Music Group, live. Indeed, we are live. What's going on, 2Dub? Guys, look. That's an interesting article coming out of Forbes. Not looking good. We're going to cover it. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's not looking good. It's just, we said this on the channel from day one of that lawsuit. The SEC is going to want to get this over with as soon as possible. It's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. It really is. Now you got Congress putting together a working group and trying to clarify jurisdictions on who has jurisdiction over certain cryptos. You got the Token Taxonomy Act being reintroduced with, talking about no security tokens. I mean, no digital assets to be deemed securities. Look, it's just not a good look. And I just don't think Gensler is going to want to walk into this. Like it's someone else's mess, if you will. Jay Martyr's in the bone. What's going on, my friend? I'm working third C's. Are we rich yet? I would love to walk out right now. Haha. Yeah, I hear you. Not yet, my friend. XRP is treading, doing that sideways thing. It looks like it was going to do that for a few days in that 40 to 45 cent range. It's all orchestrated and timed, in my opinion, says the Digital Torch. Yeah, I hear you, man. I got to tell you, man, Gary Gensler is he can't be excited about this, even if he does think that XRP at one time was distributed as a security, because they say a security, they never really say what they really mean, which is was sold as a security. The distribution of it was as a security, but he's not going to want to walk into this and having to deal with this, right? Yeah, that's right, bro. XRP. They might not never find a job ever again. He's got some cleaning up to do for sure, does Mr. Gensler. He really, really does. And I don't think he wanted to start with this lawsuit. And let us not forget, in the video I shared with you guys earlier today from a former SEC commissioner, that Gary Gensler does have the option to pull that whole lawsuit back. Really does. What's going on, Trevor? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you for sure. Bitcoin Bro is here. Bitcoin Bro says XRP to zero. Well, how about that? I'll be here. I'll be here where you continue. Will you be here, Bitcoin Bro? I will be here. RB says, sup, Siege? What's good with you, RB? Good to see you. Yeah, Chris, it does. Yikes. Sounds like all the fundamentals are lining up with the charts like it's supposed to. Yes, it really does. Really excited about it. I hope you guys, did you guys get the word about Polygon? Apparently got the Coinbase Pro listing soon to be on Coinbase. Yeah, and it's been going crazy. It's been going crazy. I think I have like 55 to 60, 50 or to 60% of the Polygon that I had. I did take some profits. I mean, it was as high as 43 cents. It's 48 cents, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? I just don't see how it doesn't get to $1. Isn't that interesting? I may have to make my obligation in the traditional space with one of my SSI sound saving instruments with Matic. Polygon. I may have to do a Polygon. I may, because the timing, first week in April, I'm not sure if we're going to get that alt season before then. I may have to. Yeah, because goodness gracious. Matic is taking off. Congrats to those of you who have some Polygon. What's going on, Jerry Wanayat? Bro, XRP eyes of March 15, 2020 market crash. BC Backer had a very, very interesting, I don't know if it's idea or a kind of awakening, coming to an awakening. He mentioned that March 12th, tomorrow, would be like the 1 year anniversary for when, like the market crashed. And, he was suggesting, intimate during that market 12, when everything crashed, that institutions and big money and hedge funds, they were buying. They were buying, including crypto, but they were buying. Well, tomorrow would mark the 1 year anniversary in which they fall from the what is it? The short-term gains to the long-term gains. What is it? So they would fall into that category of, now they've held it for a year. And that's a good thing for them. And they may now be prepared or have more options to do some things with what they've held for a year. What that means in terms of what they're going to do for what they've held for a year, I don't know. But that is very, very interesting, and never thought about that. Now you don't have to deal with the capital gains as the significant capital gains, short-term capital gains, because now you've held it for a year. Interesting. So he was saying like the 12th to the 20th. Very, very interesting to kind of see what might happen in the market, because now they've held it for a year. So what do they look to do now that they've held it for a year? Is it trade it? Is it sell it? I don't know. Short term and long term. Yep. There you go, Bitcoin Bro. Long term capital gains. I'll be. Bitcoin Bro says he's going to be exiting, right? And so think about that. And so, what is that going to do to the market, right? So basically from like the 12th to the 20th, kind of that's when the market was kind of in that range there. People are going to, what are they going to be doing? Bitcoin Bro says he's going to be exiting. So I think, right. So after you get out of that year, then the capital gains go down, right? If you hold it for a year, it's less anyway. Bro, XRP, you got your taxes done and you're still getting in return. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. Right. Long term is 25, short term 35 cents. Got it mixed. There it is. There it is, Bitcoin Bro. Thanks for sharing that, man. So that's right. So that's an interesting thought. I would have never thought about it, but obviously he's correct. What is that going to look like in the market? What is that going to look like again in the market, the whole market, not just digital assets? Because like he said, institutions, hedge funds, right? Wall Street, they were buying. They're not like the crypto retail investors. Like a lot of the crypto retail investors, a lot of us were buying, right? I was buying. I definitely snatched up that, right? So it's going to be really, really interesting to see. I'm always holding, I'm not going into that dirty, nasty fiat unless I absolutely have to, and I have to make one obligation, I have to make one obligation or meet one obligation. And I still might not. I still might leverage the Celsius network and still do it. I really, really might. And someone did a super sticker. Thank you so much for this. Keyless, thank you so much for supporting the channel. You're always here to support and do a great job of handling the channel as a mod. I appreciate that, Keyless. Appreciate you big time. So guys, I'm not going to read too much of this article, but it's some very interesting stuff to share. What's going on, Paul Bogle? Good to see you. Forbes, a contributing contributor to the Forbes magazine, put this article out. It's very, very interesting. Alex says, what do you think of VeChain? We love VeChain on this channel, Alex. Ha, 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 it will. So you just hit it earlier than us. So, I mean, think about that, right? So Yeah, yeah, exactly. And if I can get away with it, we'll see. Because I really like leverage in Celsius. I really do. I mean, I really do like leverage in Celsius. And I'm like, you know, I don't want to pay any freaking capital gains, short or long or short. I don't want to pay it. You know, no capital gains. No, we got that's why we have a cash flow business so we can write off the income tax stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For those of you who qualify, Brex, repeat, you're right. C's, for those that qualify, don't be surprised if you look at your bank account and see your grimy, stymie stimulus check. True indeed. Congrats to all of we. I don't qualify for that, but congrats to those of you who get that. That is amazing. I hope that you use it well. I really, really do. What's CFC Somali too? Somali too? How are you, my friend? Good to see you. DAI and USD fiat is DAI. Yeah, DAI is very, very challenging. Yeah, I don't know how soon it's going to come, but it's definitely. I mean, he signed it yesterday. I mean, today, and he was supposed to not sign it until yesterday. I mean, holy wow. He signed it today, but he wasn't supposed to sign it until tomorrow. So, they probably all prepared and, especially those people that got it before, it'll probably be boom, boom. Yep. Yep. It'll probably be boom, boom. So I know little Miss Crypto Siege will be excited. Did we get it? Yeah. She's always asking. She says, is it coming yet? So she's excited about it. Tell me about these NFTs. What's going on, Money Machine Gun? I don't know about them other than some dude named Beeple is making tons of cash off them NFTs. That I do know. All right, let's go to this article real quick, guys. I appreciate you guys checking in. 75 people here on a late night with the Crypto Siege. Do me a favor, guys. There's only 38 likes. Can we get those likes up to at least 50? If you checked in and you forgot to hit the like on the way in, no worries. Just collapse the chat and go smash the like button. If you're enjoying the hangout, we always like to have just as many likes as we do have viewers. Let's go over this article. First, let me share the fact that Stuart Alderati chimed in on this. Okay, for me, yeah, that's pretty important. Let me see it. Did I have it? Here it is. Let me see. Here it is, right here. And this is from the article. This quote. Stuart Alderati says, not only is the future of again, he took a quote from her, right? So he's not kind of commenting on an ongoing case. Smart. Not only is the future of the U.S. crypto industry at stake, but the arrogance of unrestrained regulators making policy through enforcement is on trial as well. Pretty lengthy article. Notices this is the quote that he chose to take from it. And then he goes on to say, a must read by Rosalind Layton. Again, my guy, Rashim Be Wealthy, sent this out to me. I wasn't going to go through it, but when I found out from James Rule XRP, shout out to James Rule XRP. I hope you're well, my friend. I'm like, yeah, I got to cover this. So here it is here. SEC stumbles in the Ripple case, lost in a maze of his own making. This is from Rosalind Layton, senior contributor for Forbes in the enterprise tech space. When the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission filed this multi-billion-dollar lawsuit against the blockchain technology company Ripple and two executives in December, the timing was doubly peculiar. The complaint alleged that Ripple's sales of the cryptocurrency XRP from 2013 to the present were illegal, unregistered security offerings rather than the distribution of a digital token to build a payments network. The SEC, waiting 7 years to make this allegation, with billions of XRP tokens now coursing through the secondary markets, was strange enough. But the case was also filed in the final hours of the outgoing SEC Chairman Jay Clayton and then dumped on an evenly split commission heading towards a new administration. This is what Joseph Grunsfeld spoke about as well. By watching the valley of filings heat up the case docket, it has become clear that the SEC's decision to sue Ripple was misguided. And in recent days, a series of developments are starting to make it look like a disastrous mistake that the presumed incoming chairman, Gary Gensler, will have to sort out. The SEC probably didn't expect the storm that Clayton's final act has kicked up, and it has exposed the inherent weaknesses in the decision to sue. It began on January 1 when a group of XRP hodlers held by Rhode Island attorney John E. Deaton struck back at the agency. Deaton, a personal injury lawyer with class action experience, filed a petition in the district court in the home state to force the SEC to exclude his XRP holdings from being defined as a security. He didn't say he bought XRP he says he didn't buy XRP as an investment contract and never considered it a security. And the SEC's action against Ripple unfairly harmed him when it set its value plunging and forced crypto exchanges to start delisting the token. After filing his action, Deaton says he was inundated with requests from thousands of fellow XRP retail holders wanting to join in the case, of course. Last Friday, the SEC's response to Deaton landed in Rhode Island. For those watching the Ripple case in New York, it carried an astonishing argument. The SEC asked to dismiss Deaton's petition because no determination has yet been made on whether XRP is a security. Put two and two together, and the SEC is saying that Ripple and its top executives had to have reasonable knowledge of something 7 years ago that the agency itself wasn't sure about last Friday. One wonders which parts of the 1933 Security Act and the SEC will eventually use to argue that Ripple is obliged to have psychic powers to operate lawfully in the United States. Again, guys, I'm not going to go over all of this, but I got to tell you, it is really, really, really interesting. It really is. 2 days later, the SEC's response to Deaton only made their arguments even more obvious. Are the SEC staff attorneys failing to show for Zoom meetings to coordinate with each other? It's no wonder that Ripple filed Freedom of Information for the Freedom of Information Act request for internal SEC documents and communications that could show that while 7 years worth of high-profile developments were going on related to XRP, the agency's actions were as unclear and confusing, kind of like the contradictory filings they just made 2 days apart in New York and Rhode Island. Oh my goodness, it's just not looking good at all. Definitely a must read, guys, but I don't want to read the whole thing to you guys. I know you guys check in, you want to hang out, but I got to tell you, that is very, very interesting. That letter coming from the Forbes contributing author there. I got to tell you, wow, the SEC just wanted to make an example out of Ripple without any crime. Yeah, doesn't look good, CFC. Somali 2. Doesn't look good. Do you think that the SEC lawsuit will be dropped, says Christian Fernandez? I don't know. I do know that Gensler has the option to take it back, to rescind it, but I don't know. For me, I am expecting at the worst a summary judgment with Ripple looking to Analita Torres to make a decision on the current and ongoing sales, future sales of XRP. I'm really looking forward to them submitting that paperwork. I think we're going to see it sometime in April. And I don't know when the judge, how much time she'll take to kind of come to a conclusion on that. But at the least, that's what I'm expecting, for Ripple to be able to continue moving on in their operation And hopefully they'll get the word in April. Then they can settle all the rest of that junk that they're talking about in the later months and the months to come. But let's get the clarity, current, ongoing, future sales of XRP. Let's get that summary judgment and then move forward from there. So really looking forward to that. Cotton _ Bulls says, I read that whole article earlier. Coming from Forbes, man, that's some strong cheese. Indeed, it is. Lance Mooring, what's going on, my friend? Your thoughts on when alt season? I don't know when alt season is, bro, as far as the date and the month and the year and all that. I mean, the date and the month, I don't know. All I do know is the Bitcoin dominance is still up there. And, Bitcoin's going to go sideways for a while. And then the alts will start making a move, or Bitcoin's going to go up a little bit and then go sideways. And then the alts are going to make their move. But the timing of it is really, really hard to say. Really, Arthur Hayes will apparently surrender himself to authorities in Hawaii in April. Interesting. Is that right, CFC Somali 2? Really? You guys heard that? Arthur Hayes will apparently surrender himself. Arthur Hayes, the famed CEO and founder of BitMEX. Really? Chris Portillo, have a good night, C's. Thanks again, brother. Also, yeah, man, you have a good night as well. Appreciate you checking in, bro. Martin 958 is in the building. What's going on, my friend? I wonder if the whole thing was an inside job to boost Ripple. Mario Rodriguez. Hello, Siege. Do you think XRP will be relisted? Yes, Mario, I do. I really, really do. As soon as Ripple wins the summary judgment on the current and ongoing sales of XRP, yep, I sure do. Shout out again to those of you who hold some of that Polygon. I'm excited for you. I really, really am. I know some people are making some tons of money off that Polygon. And we haven't even gotten to the alt season yet. Congrats to each and every one of you. And I tell you, when that summary judgment comes and we get that nod, we get the blessing, I think XRP, it's hard to say. And this is not financial advice in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You guys know I would never tell you guys what to do with your money or what digital assets you should own. But look, the alt season is going to happen. Lawsuit or not, it's still going to happen. It's still going to happen with XRP because 85 to 90% of the trading of XRP is done outside of the good old US of A. I know it's hard to believe. I know us in the US, those of us in the US, we like to think that we're the center of the universe, but yeah, not so much. And don't sleep on RSR. I'm just saying, don't sleep on reserve rights protocol. Ballistic to God is in the building. Siege for president. What's up, my dude? Appreciate you checking in tonight. Mr. Wendell is here. Good evening to you, bro. Ooh, CZ will probably get arrested for money laundering on Binance. It's coming. Ooh, wow. You got some interesting stuff coming out of there, CFC. Got some interesting stuff, man. That's an interesting point. I'm my hero. Clayton wanted to load up on XRP as the SEC chair. He wasn't allowed to buy. It's interesting. Interesting thought right there for sure. Thumbs up for our host, Crypto Siege. Well, thank you, Legendary. I appreciate that. Guys, we got over 100 people on the stream, 59 likes. It would be really, really awesome if you could smash that like button if you're enjoying the hangout. If you didn't get a chance to do it on the way in, no worries. No worries. Just collapse that chat and go smash the like. Again, it's about getting this channel out to the average Joe and the average Jane, hanging out on YouTube, watching YouTube videos, on watching pets and watching Dodo and watching videos on Presa Canarios and pit bulls, maybe even watching some alligators, or some of you might like the seals, right? Watching baby babies and dogs videos, right? But they don't know about the digital asset space. They don't know. They don't know, guys. I'm telling you, they don't know. And we want to let them know that they have a shot here in the digital asset space to participate in this new asset class on a level playing field where the freaking landscaper can go with equal access, no restrictions, and go buy some digital assets, not having to fill out an application, not having to sit on one end of the desk while some dude on the other end of the desk decides whether or not he's deserving to participate. None of that here, right? To participate on a level playing field, the bank teller, the truck driver, right? The plumber, the people who come in and clean the carpets, right? On a level playing field. They don't know. And we can let them know about this new asset class by smashing the like button. That is the great way, a great way to get that done. Plan X is here. What's going on, my friend? I don't know anything about Blue Zell Plan X. Cotton_Bulls says, show the man some love, folks. Slap that like button. Thank you, Cotton Bulls. What's going on, Gail Shim? Appreciate you. Gail Shim says, I'm a plumber. There you go. Right? There you go. Right? Participate on a level playing field. You own some digital assets, my friend, that Wall Street don't own yet. Truth. Can't get access to it. When I say can't, right, it takes them 8-9 months to go through some stuff to get something. You own some assets that Wall Street wants. I'm telling you, it's pretty cool. We're first. When does that ever happen where you and I, the average Joe and Jane, were able to participate in a new asset class before Wall Street? We got to let them know. We got to let them know. The way we do that, the way we let our neighbors know, the way we let our coworkers know is by smashing the like button. That's how we let them know. Trying to talk to them won't work. It won't make it happen. They won't listen to you. Your friends won't listen to you. My friends won't listen to me. But your friends will listen to me, and my friends will listen to you. That's what it does. That's what happens when you smash that like button. Ryan Jeffries, what's going on, my friend? Hey, Crypto Kahuna, good to see you. Legendary says, I watch underground drag racing when I'm not on crypto channels. There you go, right? There you go. Show the man some love. I said I read that, all right? All right, guys. So listen, I wanted to hop on here real quick and get that information out to you guys. Again, shout out to those of you who own some of that freaking Polygon. Congrats. Market right now, Bitcoin is at 56,766. Ethereum's again at 1,800. Binance coins are 281. Cardano's at $1.11. Polkadot's at $37. XRP's at 46 cents. Uni's at $31. Litecoin's at $207. Chainlink's $29. Bitcoin Cash is at $551. Stellar Lumen's at 40 cents. Dogecoin's at 5 cents. Got to mention Doge now that they are on the Flare network. So yeah, congrats again. Look at VeChain hanging out there in that 7 cent range. Look at VeChain. Look at VeChain up 11% on 24-hour. Well, guys, HODL strong. All season hasn't happened yet. And be prepared because this alt season is going to be really, really crazy. I hope you're prepared for it. I hope you got your quote unquote exit strategy set up in place. Hope you know when you're planning on rotating, if that's what you're planning on doing. I hope you know when you're planning on taking some profit and perhaps put it in a stable coin and saving it for a rainy day. Hope you got your number set. We do. And shout out to the Flare Network. I hope you guys are all prepared for that as well. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a great hang, nice and quick. And I'm definitely going to see you guys tomorrow. Never, ever forget this, guys. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because we are already winning. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. See you guys. Bye.